good?
All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, before we get started, we want to give all praises and glory and honor to
Yahweh,
Hashem,
double honors to the apostle and others of GMS that's pushing this word day in and day out sincerely. All right, this is the 19th, back at it with another video. It's 2019, the year of the Karagma. Right here, we're going to make a quick video on false idols and false worshiping other gods. And, yeah, any of the brothers have anything, you right now have the floor.
Man, I was talking to the Aki the other day, or it was like a week or two ago, to one of the brothers about this thing that you're looking at now, man, the spaghetti or the flying spaghetti monster, and he thought I was joking, and then I proceeded to send him a link, and then ever since then, bro, it's just like it shows you that first and foremost, these fucking so-called white people are out their fucking minds. And then you probably would have Jake dumb enough to. I don't think Jake would stoop down to this level, but you can't push shit past a 2/3 nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? But the what does that paragraph say? Happy holidays, everyone. Thanks to Lena. So I'm assuming that's Lena.
Hold on, I'll read it real quick.
No, that's just talking about some person that.
Okay, yeah, okay. Subscribe and get Pastafarian news and articles by bro. This is a real shit. Like
this is some dead ass shit. You can get contacts and link info. There's 23 comments with 228,305 views. So
well, scroll down. I'm pretty sure it tells you how many people are in their thing.
Oh, and real quick, if you want to be a Pastafarian minister, you can get a certificate for $25.
It says right now that they got 26,137 members.
Oh gosh. And those are 26,137 missiles targets. Because that is fucking. This looks like some elementary shit. Like this looks like a fucking school website project. Like
oh, it got worse when we got down here. They got a damn tree for it.
Oh my gosh. Well, not only are you celebrating the paganism of fucking Christmas, man. Now you have it to where you put spaghetti on it.
Look at the right corner, Ak, real quick. I'm gonna read it. Pastafari is a documentary about the world's fastest growing religion. The Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster coming in late 2019. Look, it's an Edomite in the video.
Hey man, and Yahweh Ratazah, it does not come late 2019, man. Hopefully around that time we're in the middle of fucking Jacob's trouble, getting their fucking heads cut off and shit and shot down by FEMA camp troops. FEMA troops. You know. Malachi, was you reading Baruch? Or did you want me to do it?
This is the epistle of Jeremiah, or the letter of Jeremiah.
Oh yeah.
Which is going into idols. And this is verse 1. It says, because of the sins which ye have committed before Yahweh, ye shall be led away captives into Babylon by Nebuchadnezzar, king of the Babylonians. So when ye be come unto Babylon, ye shall remain there many years, and for a long season, namely 7 generations. And after that I will bring you away peaceably from thence. Now shall ye see in Babylon gods of silver and of gold and of wood, borne upon shoulders which cause the nations to fear. Beware therefore that ye in no wise be like to strangers, neither be ye afraid of them when ye see the multitude before them and behind them worshiping them. But say ye in your hearts, O Yahweh, we must worship thee. For mine angel is with you, and I myself caring for your souls. As for their tongue, it is polished by the workmen, and they themselves are gilded and laid over with silver, yet are they but false and cannot speak. And taking gold as it were for a virgin that loveth to go gay, they make, which that means something completely different from the day, by the way. All right, gay means happy type stuff. They make crowns for the heads of their gods. Sometimes also the priests convey from their gods gold and silver and bestow it upon themselves. Yea, they will give thereof to the common harlots and deck them as men with garments, being gods of silver and gods of gold and wood. Yet cannot these gods save themselves, from rust and moths, though they be covered with purple raiment. They wipe their faces because of the dust of the temple when there is much upon them. And he that cannot put to death one that offendeth him holdeth a scepter, as though he were a judge of the country. He hath also in his right hand a dagger and an axe, but cannot deliver himself from war and thieves, whereby they are known not to be gods, therefore fear them not. For like as a vessel that a man useth is nothing worth when it is broken, even so it is with their gods. When they be set up in the temple, their eyes be full of dust through the feet of them that come in. And can you scroll to the top of that website real quick? I just want to make a point here. See, now we bring out this shit right here, this flying spaghetti monster, and you think that's a joke. That's ridiculous. This is no different than Jesus Christ.
It's not, man.
It's the same fucking thing, man. They're both fucking stupid. They're both something that you shouldn't be fearing. They're both garbage.
They're not fucking real.
Con, man.
Right.
All right. Yeah, because it's a false idol. It all ties in back to that false idol worshiping, man. Because like the brother just said, man, that it's the same thing as JC, Buddha, fucking the shit. Zeus and all them other faggots, them Greek faggots, the same thing, man. These people just made it absolutely absurd and just fucking dumb, plain out the spaghetti that these people are fucking worshiping. To the point where they have a book called The Gospel of the Flying Spaghetti Monster. You know what I'm saying? These niggas, you got to pay $25 to become a minister of this bullshit.
You know, it's funny, Ak, real quick, to cut you off, Salakia. When you join these religions, man, you got to pay your way to get into things, man. Everything got to cost green, man. So it ain't no different from a damn church. That's what I'm saying. It's no different from other religions and no different from fucking faggot ass Jesus Christ, Buddha, like the Ak just said. Ain't nothing different, man. Y'all all do the same shit and it's fucking false worship and it's fucking going off.
Why do I have to pay $25 to get a damn piece of paper that says I'm a minister for the Flying Spaghetti Monster? I'm a Pastafarian. That's fucking stupid. Like I said, bro, this art project that was due by Thursday, and the nigga did it Wednesday night. Like, this shit looks terrible, bro. Like this whole so-called religion is exactly what I just described it as, man.
The fuck is this shit?
A rush to, like, this don't make no fucking sense whatsoever.
Well, that thing you said, the members at 26,000, that's the discussion for them. I'm pretty sure you go down further, it shows you like legit.
Oh yeah, Con. Yeah, I meant to say that earlier because that's just how many people discussing. I'm pretty sure
it gets worse.
You said what?
I said, "Oh man, it's getting worse" because I'm scrolling down.
My shit's frozen, so I'm not seeing anything.
You see anything, Malachi?
Okay,
yeah, I can see it.
Nah, yeah, I just had to click off the thing.
Wait a minute, it's got that faggot ass Christmas shit.
Get the S or the FSM Bible. Save your soul. Are you fucking serious?
Oh man, they got a book.
Oh, I'm telling you, bro. Like,
they celebrate Halloween. Oh gosh. We got a fucking nigga woman, of course. No, we said Jake probably don't be doing that thing with Jake right here.
Yeah. Leave it to the nigga woman to do some simple ass shit like that, man.
Oh man. People wonder why we talk so much shit. Y'all wonder why. Well, your example go right here. Hold on, what the fuck? Pastafarian headgear. And this nigga took a driver's license with a damn pot on his fucking head.
That's a strainer.
Or a strainer, whatever. Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, the shit that you put your noodles in after you're done cooking them, that's what the fuck he has in his head.
Moving on down here.
Yeah, this is as stupid as this shit is, it's really not a joke. They're that
They raised $4 million.
Wow.
They raised $4 million. Join the team. Oh my goodness.
Donated by generous Pastafarians. Wow.
Hold on. Look at them. Now they're being prideful. Down here at the bottom, it says above the Buddhists, Catholics, and Muslims. Now they're being real mad prideful.
The top lending religious congregation on. So they basically give out the most money out of over Buddhist, Catholics, and they're not shit either.
They sounded mad prideful. Nuclear pasta in neutron stars. What? I'm ignoring that.
His noodly.
Hold up.
Does that,
they get every Friday off. Look, employment protections for Pastafarians in the workplace taking every Friday off work.
and see, this is bullshit because they give these fucking faggots every Friday off work, but a man of the Lord can't even get the goddamn Shabbat off, man.
Shabbat.
Salakia. So,
All right, I'm going to continue this.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is verse 19. They light them candles, yea, more than for themselves, whereof they cannot see one. They are as one of the beams of the temple, yet they say their hearts are gnawed up by things creeping out of the earth, and when they eat them in their clothes, they feel it not. Their faces are blacked through the smoke that cometh out of the temple. Upon their bodies and heads sit bats, swallows, and birds, and the cats also. By this ye may know that they are no gods, therefore fear them not. Notwithstanding the gold that is about them to make them beautiful, except they wipe off the rust, they will not shine, for neither when they were molten did they feel it. The things wherein there is no breath are bought for a most high price. They are borne upon shoulders having no feet, whereby they declare unto men that they be nothing worth. They also that serve them are ashamed, for if they fall to the ground at any time, they cannot rise up again of themselves. Neither if one set them aright, neither if one set them upright, they can move of themselves. Neither if they be bowed down, can they make themselves straight. But they set gifts before them as unto dead men. And for the things that are sacrificed unto them, their priests sell and abuse. In like manner, their wives lay a part thereof in salt. But unto the poor and impotent, they give nothing of it. Menstruous women and women in childbed eat their sacrifices. By these things ye may know that they are no gods. Fear them not. For how can they be called gods? Because women set meat before the gods of silver, gold, and wood. And the priests sit in their temples, having their clothes rent and their heads and beards shaven, and nothing upon their heads. They roar and cry before their gods as men do at the feast when one is dead. The priests also take off their garments and clothe their wives and children. Whether it be evil that one doeth unto them or good, they are not able to recompense it. They can neither set up a king nor put him down, which he's saying, contrary. Like they can't do that, but Yahweh does do that. All right. Which also, eliminates that free will, because Yahweh controls where the pieces go. Verse 35, in like manner, they can neither give riches nor money. Though a man make a vow unto them and keep it not, they will not require it. They can save no man from death, neither deliver the weak from the mighty. So Jesus Christ can't deliver you from death, man.
God.
Yahweh, Yahweh, he can. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh. Well, Yahweh through Yahweh.
And if JC can't save you, what the fuck do you Pastafarians think that you goddamn spaghetti monster will, man? How the fuck? None of these idols are going to save you, man. At the end of the day, if it's not Yahweh, why Yahweh Shai, you will not get salvation. You won't be saved from death, man. The Lord said, I heal and I wound. Simply paraphrasing, he does all those things, man. They're doing all this shit, man. And if it is somebody else, it's through him. People love giving Satan a bunch of fucking props and shit. Oh, that's that, Satan is Satan. I know that's through the Lord, man. Talking about the devil's working. Yeah, well, the Father's working too, man. It's all through him at the end of the day.
All right. Verse 37, they cannot restore a blind man to his sight, nor help any man in his distress. They can shew no mercy to the widow, nor do good to the fatherless. They are gods of wood and which are overlaid with gold and silver, and like the stones that be hewn out of the mountain, that are they that worship them shall be confounded. You want to look up that word confounded, Baba Kusha. Verse 40, because it could be really heavy. I think I know what it means, but confounded.
Confounded. Used for emphasis, especially to express anger or annoyance.
For what?
Look for more. But like press that arrow down button thing right there.
So she's here.
Confounded causes a surprise of confusion in someone, especially by acting against their expectations. Prove a theory, expectation, or prediction wrong. Defeat a plain aim or hope. Overthrow an enemy. Mix up something with something else that's individual. Elements become difficult to distinguish. Evaluate, negate, contradict, counter, go against, discrete, give a lie to drive a coach or horses through.
Well, etymology came in clutch. So we will get this. You'll like this. It says odious, detestable, damned. From its it says in its older sense of condemn, curse.
Kind.
So you worshiping these idols are going to be confounded. Verse 40, how should a man then think and say that they are gods when even the Chaldeans themselves dishonor them? Who, if they shall see one dumb that cannot speak, they bring him an entreat bell, which is one of their false gods, that he may speak as though he were able to understand. Yet they cannot understand this themselves and leave them, for they have no knowledge. The women also with cords about them, sitting in the ways, burn brand for perfume. But if any of them drawn by some that passeth by lie with him, she reproacheth her fellow that she was not thought as worthy as herself, nor her cord broken. Whatsoever is done among them is false. How may it then be thought or said that they are gods? Verse 45, they are made of carpenters and goldsmiths. They can be nothing else than the workman will have them to be. See, this is like a whole diss on these idols, man. Exposing the fuck out of them. And they themselves that made them can never continue long. How should then the things that are made of them be gods? For they left lies and reproaches to them that come after. For when there cometh any war or plague upon them, the priests consult with themselves, where they may be hidden with them. How then cannot men perceive that they be no gods, which can neither save themselves from war nor the plague? For seeing they be but of wood, and overlaid with silver and gold, it shall be known hereafter that they are false. And it shall manifestly... You want to say something?
No, just to say, man, you know, it says for seeing but they be of wood and overlaid with silver and gold, it shall be known that they are false, man. You know? He's basically asking, bro, how can you niggas not tell that these people that these are false gods that you're worshiping, man? How is this not plain as day to you? You're able to tell everything, but you can't tell that you're being bamboozled into believing bullshit, man.
They want to go after their own understanding. Proverbs 3 and 5.
Man. You know, whether it's following a spaghetti monster, JC, or Buddha, or any of these other retarded ass goddamn idols, man, it doesn't make sense at the end of the day. And how then cannot men perceive that they be no gods? Because they don't save you from shit.
Right, it's talking about how they can't save themselves, even, man. Like when they fall over, somebody needs to pick them up.
So
it's just a bunch. It just doesn't make no goddamn sense, man.
It doesn't.
Verse 51, and it shall manifestly appear to all nations and kings that they are no gods, but the works of men's hands, and that there is no work of God in them. And that's capital G. It's talking about Yahweh there. And, that there's no work of Yahweh in them. Who then may not know that they are no gods? For neither can they set up a king in the land, nor give rain unto men. Neither can they judge their own cause, nor redress a wrong, being unable. For they are as crows between heaven and earth. Whereupon, when fire falleth upon the house of gods of wood, or laid over with gold and silver, their priests will flee away and escape, but they themselves shall be burned asunder like beams. Moreover, they cannot withstand any king or enemies. How can it then be thought or said that they be gods? Neither are those gods of wood and laid over with silver and gold able to escape either from thieves or robbers, whose gold and silver and garments wherewith they are clothed, they that are strong do take and go away withal, neither are they able to help themselves. Therefore it is better to be a king that sheweth his power, or else a profitable vessel in an house, which the owner shall have use of, than such false gods. Or to be a door in an house to keep such things safe as be therein, than such false gods. So say it's better to be a door than a false god. All right. Hey man, doors have more purpose.
Con.
Because false gods have no purpose. Or a pillar of wood in a palace than such false gods. You want to say something? You're about to say something?
No, keep going.
No, I thought you was about to say something.
No, I have that.
Okay, all right. Verse 60, for sun, moon, and stars being bright and sent to do their offices are obedient. In like manner the lightning, when it breaketh forth, is easy to be seen, and after the same manner the wind bloweth in every country. And when Yahweh commandeth the clouds to go over the whole world, they do as they are bidden. And the fire sent from above to consume hills and woods doeth as it is commanded. But these are like unto them, neither in shew nor power. Wherefore it is neither to be supposed nor said that they are gods, seeing they are able neither to judge causes nor to do good unto men. Knowing therefore that they are no gods, fear them not, for they can neither curse nor bless kings, neither can they shew signs in the heavens among the heathen, nor shine as the sun, nor give light as the moon. Which that it constantly tells you that the moon has its own light, right? Because Esau doesn't believe that. Esau says something completely different. Verse 68, the beasts are better than they, for they can get under a covert and help themselves.
The beasts are better than they, man.
Con.
You got animals that are better than these fucking idols out here, man.
Yeah, mosquitoes are better.
Right.
They are. They can feed themselves, they can get up and all that, hide somewhere.
Right.
Ants are better.
Oh yeah, they're definitely better.
Hell yeah.
Bro, ants are pretty tight if you actually, research about them.
They're smart as hell.
Things like they can lift like twice their body weight or way more than that. Some
ants are jakes.
They're smarter. They're smarter than what you think.
Oh yeah,
they're jakes.
Con.
I get what you're saying, but you know some simple ass Jake is gonna be. Wait, hold up. What do
you mean they? What do you mean? What do you mean they Jakes?
What do you mean they're Jakes? It's just an analogy, bro. They're not really Jakes.
Yeah.
For anybody watching, if that confused you, ignore what I just said.
Verse 69. It is then by no means manifest unto us that they are gods, therefore fear them not. It keeps telling you not to fear them, man.
Come, man.
Yeah, exactly. For as a scarecrow in a garden of cucumbers keepeth nothing, so are their gods of wood and laid over with silver and gold. And likewise their gods of wood and laid over with silver and gold are like to a white horn in an orchard that every bird sitteth upon, as also to a dead body that is cast into the dark. And ye shall know them to be no gods by the bright purple that rotteth upon them, and they themselves afterwards shall be eaten, and shall be a reproach in the country. Better therefore is a just man that hath none idols, for he shall be far from reproach.
Come, man. Better is a just man that hath none idols. Far from reproach. Bottom line, serve Yahweh while you have a shot, man. Hey, can somebody get Exodus 23-5?
I got it.
I'll pull something.
You said Exodus 23. You said Exodus 23, verse 5.
No, 23-5.
Well, really, you can start. Well, hold up.
Well,
hold on a second now.
You might be able to start at the top. It won't hurt.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Con. This is Exodus chapter 23, verse 1.
No,
No, 20
20.
and 1. 20 and 1.
21. Slakia. I think
Yeah.
I don't know why I was hearing 23.
No, I said 23 through 5. Like verse 3 through 5. That's what I was saying.
Oh, con. All right, this is
But nah,
Exodus chapter 20, verse 1. You can go down to 6. But and Yahweh spake all these words, saying, I am the Lord thy power, Yahweh, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, and out of the house of bondage. Verse 3. Thou shalt have no other gods before me.
hey, real quick, I'm just stating my about how these other guys have no power to save you, basically, in the time of war, in the time of.
Are you asking me?
No, I mean, I'm just talking out loud, but I mean, basically, yeah.
Yeah, Satan's messing with your stuff.
Yeah, like really heavy.
Well, then just keep reading now.
But yeah, it did say that you can't, save a. Here, let me get it real quick. I'll go back to it. Because I thought for some reason I knew what you were talking about with the scriptures you told me to get, but for some reason I went to Deuteronomy, so I'm gonna read that after this just to see if it's heavy. Like I'm gonna read it in my head.
Oh, Shalom. Brother came back into the chat. We're doing a lesson right now, on false idol worship to keep you up on top of the game.
Hey, what'd you pull in 4 or 5?
I was on. You talking to me?
No, I'm talking to Malachi.
Wait, what?
What did you pull in Deuteronomy 4? Like Deuteronomy 4 or 5?
No, you told you wanted to get 20, and you were talking about Exodus 21 to 5 or 4 or something. And I knew what you were talking about. I knew what scriptures you were referring to, but for some reason I opened up the Deuteronomy, so I'm going to read I want to read in my head just to see if it's something to go with the lesson through the Spirit.
Oh, okay. I get what you're saying. Okay.
You want me to continue on that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
All right, this is verse 3. Shalt have no other gods before me. Verse 4. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in earth beneath, or is that is in the water under the earth. Verse 5. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them, for I am the Lord Yahweh. I am a jealous power, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the 3rd and 4th generation of them that hate me. Verse, I'll bring out 6 real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
And spewing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments.
Exactly, man. Okay. So he said he's a jealous power, man. Do not put anything above him. Okay. And he's gonna serve love and mercy to those that keep his commandments. This is Jeremiah 25, verse 6. And go not after other gods and to worship them, and provoke me not to anger with the work of your hands, and I will do you no hurt. Okay, now he said, or Jeremiah, man, the first verse, it said, because of the sins which ye have committed before the Heavenly Father, ye shall be led away captives into Babylon. Okay, but he just said, man, if you don't, basically, if you don't worship, he ain't gonna hurt you. I will do you no hurt. But it's obvious that we did, man. That's why we were led into the faggot ass place in the. Hey, can you get Jeremiah 35 and 15?
I want to bring this out because you asked about it. I found it. This is back in the epistle of Jeremiah, or the letter of Jeremiah, verse 36. It says, "They can save no man from death, neither deliver the weak from the mighty." And it talked about also throughout it that they can't even deliver themselves.
Exactly.
They can't do shit at all because they're not alive.
They're not real. These false images that you're claiming are not real. You got too much of your own understanding into it. You got too many feelings. You got too much feelings going on with what you got. But there's no proof that you're bringing up. You're not backing up any type of proof, but your own opinion and your feelings. You let your feelings take over you, man. You're not proving anything.
Con, Akim, have you Akim pulled up Revelations 1 and 13, verse 15?
You said, what was it?
Have you Akim pull out Revelations 1 and 13 to 15?
Oh, Con, we haven't pulled that out yet.
I'll pull it out. I got it.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah.
All right, after that, I'll bring out Jeremiah 35:15.
All right. So this book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 13. And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, which is the steel, one like unto the Son of Man, which is Yahweh clothed with a garment down to the foot, and the gird about the paps with a golden girdle. His head and his hair were white like wool, so like nappy hair. Who has nappy hair? The so-called black people. His eyes are because he drank the wine to make a covenant with Yahweh after Yahweh got crucified, And his feet like unto fine brass, so it's like brown, as if they burn in a furnace. So you burn anything, it gets dark. The so-called American Eagle, he comes from tribe Judah, and his voice as the sound of many waters. It has the loudest voice.
Con. But bro, they don't read the scripts. They don't know. They keep going after that faggot ass Jesus Christ, Caesar Borgia, that faggot. They too busy going after him. But where is it? Where's the proof that it's showing that Jesus, not Jesus, Slakia, Yahweh Shai is a so-called white man with long hair and blue eyes? But no, these fucking Esau. What do you say?
No, I'm just asking 2/3. Like, where would you find that in the scriptures? Nowhere.
Nowhere, man. Because they don't want to. They don't like to hear that the Heavenly Father, the Son, is a so-called Negro. They don't want to hear that, man. They want to go after that stupid faggot ass Jesus Christ with blue eyes and long hair with a fucking white robe. Right. That ain't him, man. I'm sick of this shit because I'm sick of hearing that faggot ass name every fucking where I go. Even when we tell these scoffers, we tell them that it's not his name and we prove and everything, they still fucking say Jesus Christ. I'm sick of hearing that.
Here's a fucked up thing. Like at my school, we go to chapel on every Tuesday and Thursdays. And now hear this, and these people will sing this bull.
You bugging out, Ox. Satan's fucking with your shit.
Hey, let me bring some of these out real quick.
Come on, what time is it?
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to bring them out quick. This is you got 10 minutes. This is Judges chapter 10, verse 10 on down. It says, and the children of Israel cried unto Yahweh, saying, we have sinned against thee, both because we have forsaken our God and also served Baalim. And Yahweh said unto the children of Israel, did not I deliver you from the Egyptians and from the Amorites and from the children of Ammon and from the Philistines? The Zidonians also and the Amalekites and the Maonites did oppress you, and ye cried to me, and I delivered you out of their hand. Yet ye have forsaken me and served other gods, wherefore I will deliver you no more. Go and cry unto the gods which ye have chosen, let them deliver you in the time of your tribulation.
God.
And then this was the scripture that was quote unquote accidentally brought out. This is Deuteronomy chapter 20, verse 1 to 4. It says, when thou goest out to battle against thine enemies, and seest horses and chariots and a people more than thou, be not afraid of them, for Yahweh thy God is with thee, which brought thee up out of the land of Egypt. So that's if you choose to hearken unto Yahweh. All right. And it shall be when ye are come nigh unto the battle, that the priest shall approach and speak unto the people, and shall say unto them, hear, O Israel, ye approach this day unto battle against your enemies. Let not your hearts faint, fear not, and do not tremble, neither be terrified because of them. For Yahweh your God is he that goeth with you to fight for you against your enemies to save you. So Yahweh can save you, man. But these false fucking gods can't do shit.
All right. But hey, they're not gonna change their ways onto it real quick. So when Jacob's trouble, well, we're in Jacob's trouble, but when things come at hand to where it's gonna mentally and physically fucking you up, keep calling them faggot ass names, keep calling them false ass names, and see if they're gonna actually come for you, man. It's that simple. Now, see, keep doing it, keep calling on it, man. I dare you. I triple dog dare you. I quadruple dog dare you to keep calling on these names and see if you're gonna get saved by what the fuck you calling on.
And you ain't gonna get saved, my nigga. Like, nigga, you gonna get your ass killed. Revelation 11:8 speaks about there should be dead bodies lying in the street of the Sodom in the land of Egypt where our Lord was crucified.
God.
You know, these 2/3, you Jakes, you Eves, you're fucking through, man.
I got to go.
Through.
You got Jeremiah 35:15.
Con, I got it. I'll bring it up real quick. This is Jeremiah 35, verse 15. You say,
I said we can close out on that one.
Con. This is Jeremiah 35, verse 15. I have sent also unto you all my servants, the prophets, rising up early and sending them, saying, return ye now every man from his evil way, and amend your doings, and go not after other gods to serve them, and ye shall dwell in the land which I have given to you and to your fathers. But ye have not inclined your ear, nor hearkened unto me.
Come on, man. We're going out to the people, man, to the lost sheep, telling them they need to repent and come back to these lost sheep and commanded by our Heavenly Father, Yahweh. Okay? But these people they're not gonna hearken, man. They're gonna continue to worship and all this other bullshit, and in the end, it's just gonna get you killed. You know what I'm saying? Like that one, that one bug out nigga that pulled up a camp that one day when it was raining and shit. We was still in Riverside, and he was talking about, he was like, well, I'ma still pray to Jesus, and I was like, I told him, I said, nigga, you still gonna die.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
It's not an argument, and it's not a debate. This shit ain't just. We're not up for debates no more, man. Apostle Hart said that all the time, man. This is no time to be debating. You either get it or you don't. All right.
It's not meant for everyone. It's not meant for women. It's so, like we said before, keep calling on your faggot ass shit. Then keep calling on it, and see what happens, man. All our job is to wake up more brothers for the elect, so we can get up out of here real quick. That's our job, and that's what we're gonna keep doing until our job is done. It's simple.
That's it.
Yeah. So that was that's pretty much about it.
Yeah.
But all right. But through the Spirit, I hope this lesson was edifying for the sincere brothers who are out there watching. And we're going to close right here. But before we do, we want to give all praises and glory honor to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem, salutations and all praises and to all the brothers.
To the Apostle Noah's Great Millstone. On down.
I don't know why I just lost my train of thought. I don't know how I just lost my thought. You mind your brothers closing down real quick? I don't know how I just lost my train of thought.
This was edifying to the elect. Once again, giving all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh Shemel Shai Tam Yad. The honors to the Apostle Noah's Great Millstone on down. Peace and blessing, salutations to the hopefully elect of the nation of Israel. Shalom.
Shalom. Ball.
Ball.